Hello everybody, welcome to another Supreme Commander 2 cast. I'm your host, Amy's Productions Entertainment, and today I have a 1v1 for you. And today I haven't ready here with the map so apologies again if I don't know what the map name is. The only map that I really know is Open Palms, and another one that's like 4v4, one like path. That's a pretty poor description. But yeah, 1v1 today, and we are going to have in the bottom left corner, as playing as a green Cybran, an Ion Commander is going to appear there. Top right, as his opponent, is going to be Rainbows and Unicorns, playing as a white Aeon. I think it's white, it might be blue. I think I'm just going to say it's blue because I get those colours mixed up easily. So we'll just say, yeah, it's a blue Aeon. Blue Aeon, Rainbows, and a green Cybran, which is going to be Ion Commander. Now, good for him, he's opening air, which just means he's going to be getting those extra scouting quicker, but his opponent is also doing the same, so we're probably going to have a very large air battle. And see, we've got fighters, they're probably going to be engaging each other. There we go, straight past each other, going to be discovering each other's bases. Don't know if either player is going to be sitting down anti-air just yet, but they are focusing on getting the mass extracted, mass points and energy and stuff like that. So they are going to be getting the refuel sources first. But I mean, it's not going to be too long before the map is piled up with air. So they should really consider about getting some anti-air as soon as possible. Here comes the fighter coming around the bottom right position, down along the bottom lane there, coming back towards the base, returning home. And here we have the ACU from Rainbow going to take one of the other mass extractors. So here, yes, they should really, it's likely to have some like air battle in the middle here, but we do have a lot of engineers going and expanding and stuff, which is quite normal. Air being built up down at the bottom right there. We'll be moving to the middle to support the factories and landmass and stuff like that. It does look like there'll be a little bit of a battle here in the middle, and we're going to be seeing quite a few Genzus being damaged there, and one almost dying there, but unfortunately will not actually perishing just yet. We've got fighters as well covering the land factory there. Unfortunately for Ion Commander, his land factory has not finished yet, so he's going to be put in a little bit of danger for a minute or so. He's going to have to swing those fighters out as quickly as possible to hopefully defend the land factory that's building there. There we go, it's just emerged right now, but Rainbow will actually be ahead in the unit production on the land there, so he might be attacking immediately with land and air. It's going to be a bit of a big risk, but it could be pulled off because there are absolutely no defenses apart from 1-2 ground units and a few air units. But interestingly enough, Rainbow actually goes to the top left and takes out, damages all the list there. Just a little scout doing some work. The top left there will probably even chase the engineer there. But here we go, a bit of an air battle here, getting some of those fighter bombers out of the sky. It doesn't look like he got many, but I think Ion actually has more fighters at his disposal than Rainbow, but I don't know if Rainbow has actually got. Yeah, we've got anti-air guns coming out of the land there, so that will help it definitely. Don't know what he's going to do now, but he did actually manage to sneak some loyalists down right behind the base there. Very nice play. Does actually get rid of the mass extractor, one of the main mass extractors that you get when you spawn. But he's now going to have to deal with the front assault on land there, and I don't think it's going to be successful. We've got some units just dodging the Vitush's blasts there. The land factory trying to get some units out as quickly as possible. A lot of loyalists here. Here come the fighters from Ion Commander. We've also got a turret being put up for Ion as well. A rapid fire point defense. Let's speed the game up a little bit. Yeah, here we go. We've got Rainbow advancing a little bit, even with his ACU. ACU's out all the way in the open there, which I think that's a pretty bad play there. But luckily, Ion Commander didn't take any shots at it. But I mean, we've got a lot of loyalists destroying an engineer there. We've got them engaging with land units. We've also got some air trying to do some damage to the ACU now that's out in the open. The loyalists, really beefy units actually. doing a huge amount of damage to these Yanzu tanks. And we've got an engineer trying to heal up the land factory. Here come the fighters trying to deal damage to the ACU, and they are actually doing a pretty good job there. I don't know if Rainbow's going to come back from this. I think it's pretty much a lost cause right now. The fighters from Iron Commander are all over this ACU. They did just take out one of Rainbow's fighters there. But Loyalists are going to provide a distraction, trying to go for the land factory there, while the fighters are being busy with the air coming out of that one air pad there. So at least he's going to give Iron Commander some breathing room, and oh my goodness, look how much he has expanded. I mean, this is actually pretty good. You want to distract your opponent long enough for you to expand, and he's done it pretty well. He's got a lot of land, so he's pretty much won this. The ACU is about to die. There it goes. We'll just put it down to game 0. There we go. We've got Rainbows and Unicorns has been defeated. Very unfortunate there, but I think because he left the ACU out and he didn't continue pushing or something, there was something. He just left the ACU out in the middle of the map. That was one of the bad plays he made, unfortunately. That left it exposed. And he didn't have any like missile launchers or anything on his land factories. But yeah, that was a pretty unfortunate loss for Rainbows. Now we head on to game 2. Alright everybody, game 2 of Iron Commander versus Rainbow, and I know this is actually a 2v2 map, because as you can see we've got the spawn and mass extractors behind them there. But yeah, so we've pretty much got the same setup. We've got Green Cybran as Iron Commander and Blue Aeon as Rainbow, so really this is actually going to be a lot more interesting because we've got a lot more water and air. So this is quite an expansive map compared to the snow one that we had before. So we should see some epic battles here. Let's speed this up, see what goes on. Okay, so Iron Commander's opened land. He's opened triple land. He's going to go over the bridge, but his opponent has gone air instead. He's stuck with the air pattern. He's going to be having the advantage here. He's going to get some kind of, well, I would say he's going to get some kind of scouting information, but he isn't. He's just leaving them there, which is a very odd play here. But he is going to be nabbing a kill of one of the Loyalists here, where the ground forces are going to be coming over the bridge, immediately retweeting as well. Retweeting, and the ACU. What are you doing, man? What are you doing with the ACU? Leaving it out in the open like this? Are you seriously advancing over to the other side? My man, like, this is such a huge risk. If your opponent snags your ACU while you're trying to build stuff, that's game over already. You've only got 3 shield generators with this unit here. It's incredibly risky. Already you're going for the kill, trying to get rid of this point defense here. The ACU already trying to get some damage in, but not really microing it very well. An engineer trying to heal it up as much as possible. The ACU idling quite a couple of times. I don't know what's happening here, but a few ground units are doing just enough damage to quickly put Rainbow down on health. But the air is going to be what the problem for Iron Commander here. But he looks like he's pretty confident, but I still say that this is a really bad play coming from him. We're going to be having another point defense coming up for Rainbow here, and the Loyalists and the shield boxers, the adapters rather, they're all going to be around the ACU. The fighters are trying to take them out quickly, but they're not going to manage, unfortunately. And here we go, a hijack, believe it or not, it's going to happen. But as I said, Iron Commander's already on low health at the moment, and he's not going to manage this. He's going to be really struggling to try and get out of this alive and with some kind of profit or something. He's trying to build a land factory. Rainbow should try and shut that down if it's all possible. I mean, he is just cleaning up, trying to get that mast, and there goes another long-range point defense. I really don't think he's going to get much profit out of this, but here we go. Takes it out immediately. Iron Commander takes that point defense out immediately. Oh my god, Rainbow's going in for the kill already with the shield generator. What are you doing, my man? What are you doing, my man? I don't know. My dude. My dude. Oh my goodness. That was totally unexpected. Wow, that was actually surprising. I did not think Iron Commander could pull that off, honestly. But wow, that was a pretty stupid move, going straight in for the ACU. when the ACU was like behind the shield of one of the land factories. That was the worst play that you could ever make, especially seeing as the Rainbow's ACU had no land units to support it, whereas Iron Commander did have land units. So I really am unsure about it. I mean, even with the missed microwing of Iron Commander's ACU, he still won that engagement. That is quite astonishing. But there you go. We're now going to go on to the third replay of this triple replay cast here. Okay, game 3, everybody. This is, again, I really should start knowing map names because it's getting annoying that I'm not. I probably should like play more of SC2 to know map names and things. But here we have Aeon Commander, also known as Rainbows and Unicorns, has switched to UEF this time after being absolutely annihilated by the Cybran. This is depression if you've ever seen it. You switch factions because UAF is generally OP because of their massive artillery, but he switched factions because he wasn't good enough with Aeon. That's quite sad. But he's going to be getting a couple of land factories out. The air units scouting the base there. Loyalists immediately being pumped out of those land factories. What's the one on the top? A couple of that's not an adapter. That is a P shield. Yes, but it functions similarly. Yes, we're going to have land units, ground units coming straight into the base there. Rainbow is not even going to have any sort of answer to this. He's going to have to protect his ACU, and he's put it on the front line, no less. Wow. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay, I'm fine. But yes, I have had a brilliant day, just in case you asked. I've just had a tub of ice cream with an apple pie. It was nice. I got it from Tesco. It was reduced. It was brilliant, and I really enjoyed myself. Today's been fantastic. Unfortunately, the freezer actually died, so about half the food that we were keeping in the freezer we've had to eat, but that's not been a problem at all. So today's been pretty good actually, and I suppose that's why my cast is so good. You just need to feed me food more often. But yes, we're going to have a lot of attacks coming from Iron Commander. He's going to be taking out a lot of units and a couple of structures as well. You're pressuring him quite a bit there. That one land factory is getting quite a few hits. One rockhead desperately trying to defend this position. ACU comes in, the full might of its cannon there. And we see that Iron Commander's just chilling right now. He's not bothered that he's not getting through just yet. He'll have time yet. He has time. One of the mass extractors as well go down. Cheeky little units. Here come the other squadron, going to be coming up that ramp there. Probably going to be snagging another kill, but the rockets are going to be coming not even just in time. He's going to be rushing around trying to deal with these like cat and mouse. It is basically just cat and mouse at this point. Here we go again, another squadron coming up the bottom ramp there, but the point defense does actually push them back a little bit, or at least make them hesitate. The rockheads are going to proceed to go on the left side to try and push away these loyalists at the top there. But while all this is happening, Iron Commander can just sit back and relax as all of his units can just harass Rainbow. I mean, look at this. He is being pummeled right now. He is being raped. I mean, this is quite sad to see. I mean, this is just, you can feel that Iron Commander is now smug, because there is no way at this point that Rainbow can defend himself against like so many squads at so many different locations. He is almost surrounded by loyalists, and it's going to be very good for Iron, because he's going to be picking off X, Y, and Z structure, and it means that he's going to be put down on whatever mass energy unit production, but it really doesn't look good for him unless he can like pull a miracle or something. I mean, he's got this entire bottom lane to himself. He could use that, but there are these units that are in the middle. They could go down the ramp as well. Here's a conglomerate group of air units there, trying to tackle all these rockheads. Ooh, wow, what was that? Wow, that was a big explosion there. My goodness. And I don't know if that's meant to happen. I don't know if that's meant to happen. That just looked weird there. Here come the Loyalists with a megalith, no less. There we go. It's going to be absolutely frying this land factory here. These Loyalists also providing a lot of support. Rockets coming through with the ACU. The ACU trying to repair the damage caused by the megalith. But one of the land factories go down, unfortunately. And he's losing way too much. And he just quits. Oh my god, he just quits. That's really sad, man. That's really sad. But Iron Commander had it really in the bag very early on in the game. I think this game was the best, and Rainbow was actually at its best in the first game, and it just got progressively worse as the game went on. So unfortunately, he's lost 3-0 to Iron Commander. Well done, Iron, for winning this. Hope you did enjoy this cast. Obviously, it was a quick one because I would like to get back into Tiberian Wars because I'm enjoying casting that because there are actually replays. But I thought I'd penetrate this game for a bit and then go on to Red Alert 3 because I've not given Red Alert 3 enough attention. It's been screaming in my ear for days. I've not heard the last of it yet. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you have enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next video.